Mm-mm.
No.
You get on my end.
Em's watching
Besides yours,
TikToks.
fan zooming.
Oh, you can hear that?
No, I just see it in the mirror.
Oh, okay.
It is popping up. Like, are you on a different frame rate? It looks like it's about to take off. It's like one
Let's
of
see
those
some
scary
Final
frames.
Destination shit.
Blood all over the place.
Have I told you that the last one was really good?
Yeah,
No.
you did.
Yeah.
Bloodlines, so good. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 127 podcast, the only podcast that wishes on your willow. My name is Jeff.
What's just
I'm
off your
Dominic.
willow? I'm Randy.
I'm Bear. I'm not. I'm Anakin. No, I'm not Bear. Fuck Bear.
I keep Bear. Which should we give them a spoiler shield?
Yeah.
This will be spoiled.
We're going to talk spoilers about the movie Obsession. In case you didn't know, when you clicked on this video, we're here to talk about the movie Obsession. Now, we've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I went and saw it like day one. We waited for everybody to go see it. And now we're here. We're talking about it. Brandy, go.
All right, so obviously you should know the fucking setup by now, Jeff. I
Nope,
swear to
it's
God.
your job now. We've done it too many times.
I hate you so much. All right, well, as you guys should know by now, we're gonna go over our initial reactions. Actually, that's not even right. I kind of want to go over the hype and pre-thoughts first, because I'll go first on this part. I didn't know shit about this movie. Like, the only reason I watched it was because of you, Jeff. Every time we were going to the theater, which we've been like a lot this year, I think we just broke 20. Or I think we're about to hit 20. Either way, I remember walking down the theater hall, and there was like this huge like red poster for just Obsession. Like, it just had Obsession and it had the definition. That was like all of the marketing I knew about this movie. Apparently, my wife Aries, they had seen a couple of like clips and stuff like that, but they hadn't told me about it. So I guess we just both didn't really know what it was. So for me, like, if you hadn't sent that text in the group chat talking about how uncomfortable you were, I was just gonna like let this movie go by, because I was like, okay, every poster I've seen has been just that red one. I haven't seen the one where he's in the car with the one witch willow. So for me, I had like no hype and no pre thoughts. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, it's a movie that's supposed to be coming out. I didn't even know it was a horror film. I had no idea what it was about. So, well, I knew what it was about when I went in, but I'll get to that later. I'm passing it to Anakin, because I haven't heard you talk about it much.
I had heard about the movie, and it looked okay. I mean, from the trailers, it was like it was edited. I will say it was edited very like on par with all the other horror movie, like typical horror movies you see. Like, had that same like horror movie trailer flow. So to me, my first impressions was like, oh, this is just another horror movie. The premise did sound interesting to me, because I was like, oh, that's like a little monkey paw like twist. And of course, Indy Navarrete is, she's beautiful. So that was also another draw watching the trailer. Like, a beautiful girl like that being obsessed with me. That was like another little hook. Maybe I'll check it out. But ultimately, I wasn't really sold on the movie until Jeff and Alex watched it, and they both had the same reaction. And then I think also, I think Brandy, you were the next one to see it.
It's fine. You fucked with the timeline. I wasn't gonna say anything until you cut yourself.
How did I fuck with the timeline?
It was Jeff, me, and then Alex.
Alex saw it 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
He was popping off about it before it even came out, though.
Dude,
Okay. I didn't know that.
That's why I had the impression that Alex saw it first before all of you.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I'll go see this tonight. And then I'm like, it's not even out yet. How did he see it? But he was just like, oh,
I can't stand Alex.
So.
He's quasing Indy, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically the three of you guys, because we fucking talk shit all the time about what we enjoy, what we like, and especially in movies. And the fact that all three of you guys had like unanimous reactions, I was like, all right, maybe there's something here. And boy, was there something. But that was my initial like pre thoughts going into this movie.
Hey, Dominic, go. Somebody's gonna fucking pass the ball.
Oh, well, as you know, in my contract, I have a one spooky movie a year quota, so I already met it with Ready or Not 2. But I believe, I think Alejandro was the first one to send me snippets of like Obsession, or at least stills of Indy. It was like, I could fix her or whatever, and I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then I think it was like I think they were getting interviewed, and like Indy made like a face, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll go see that movie. And then I saw, I think, an interview with the director, and it was Curry, and I was like, wait, what? Like I've been following him for like 2 years because Alejandro sent us that one skit from their comedy duo between Curry and Cooper. That's a Bad Idea. It's the one about Dune 2. I don't know if you guys all saw that clip.
I've never heard of these guys before. Like, I did not know they were YouTubers until I think we started talking about them.
Dune 2?
Yeah, I follow him on TikTok, and Alejandro sent it where it's like Curry kidnaps Cooper, and he's like, I gotta kill you. You gave Dune 2 a 4.5 out of 5. And so that was my introduction to them. And so when I learned that he was directing it, I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of more interested. And then when I threw out that I was gonna go visit my brother in the Bay, Alejandro was like, Obsession? And I was like, okay, fine. So that was how I wound up going to see Obsession. It was like indie, That's a Bad Idea comedy, and then hanging out with Alejandro.
I'm going to point out that Dominic is going to see 3 horror movies this year.
I thought so. He's on track, right?
Resident
That's the other one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I mean,
Dude,
technically,
I
Backrooms could be 4.
There you go. Wow, breaking the contract. Not once.
I mean, I haven't seen Backrooms yet.
Times
Like
a year.
we plan to hopefully see it. So or we plan to talk about it. So I have to go see it.
Mhm.
But yeah, it'll be technically 4 because I'm a Resident Evil simp and I have to go see Resident Evil movie. There's a clip where the guy in the new one is like trying to shoot a doorknob and he misses. He's like, "Fuck!" And it's like, "Oh my god, that is very Resident Evil."
I sent that in the Instagram chat. I said, look, they did an Easter egg of
The
Randy.
Brandy's playthrough.
Yeah. I was hitting my headshots towards the end of my run. Okay, fuck you guys.
Towards the end, wow.
I hate you guys so much.
Yeah, the game
The
felt
headshot,
bad for you.
the head
so
takes
put
the
on
entire
that
screen.
focus.
Jump go. Fuck you guys.
So
My
this
Resident
is-
Evil 2 run.
So I try to go watch as many horror movies as I can. I kind of have like a bias against Blumhouse because Blumhouse has been continuously putting out shit films, right? And this year has kind of been not very good for horror. As opposed to last year where like every horror movie I was seeing I was like really hyped about. This year the only
We're talking about Ready or Not 2.
horror movies I saw was Ready or Not 2 and They Will Kill You. Both fun beat 'em up horror films. So I was kind of hesitant about this. But I had seen the trailer and I remember the only thing that sold it for me that I wanted to go see this movie for was there was the scene where she's like screaming like, "Why don't you love me?" And then it gets all distorted.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember thinking, that's some good audio work. Earlier this year, I saw that shitty fucking movie Undertone, and they didn't do any audio work. It was a movie all about scary audio, and it was all like first grade level. Ooh, we're gonna play this Baba Black Sheep backwards. Doesn't it sound like he's saying some kooky demon shit? It is the most fucking dumb movie, and everyone was praising Undertone like, oh my god, Undertone, it's so good. Shut the fuck up. It's not scary, okay? It's not. They didn't utilize audio at all. It was so dumb. So I went to go see Obsession in spite of that film. I'm like, I'm gonna go support a movie with good audio, scary audio, and then that's literally. That's literally.
Are you so dead ass right now? Because I was
I'm not
wondering
joking.
if you knew about this movie.
I didn't know anything about this movie. I glanced through the trailer. I mean, I like sitting down in my seat and I'm looking. I'm like, oh, that's kind of creepy what they did with her voice, you know. And then thinking about, it, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go see it. I don't care
That's
what it's about. I'm gonna go see
funny.
it. And yeah, glad I did.
Well then, what was your theater experience like? Because like I think ours was pretty full, but I'll get to mine. What, did you go do a matinee showing or
Are you asking
for?
me? Or are we going in a
Yeah,
cycle again?
no. I'm asking you. We'll go through that cycle later.
We're going through the cycle later.
Yeah, Jeff, just work with it. Just you wanted you left me in charge. Just let me work, okay?
Okay. Well.
You just finished, so start again, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember the theater experience for this, to be honest with you,
Really? Wow.
because I saw 3 horror movies that week. I saw
What did you see?
Obsession Saturday night, and then I saw Hokum Monday night, and then I saw Passenger Thursday night.
Oh, I feel so bad.
So I just went bam, bam, bam. So like I don't remember what the seating was like when I went to go see it. I don't even remember where I was relatively in the theater. I remember getting worried. I mean, I always get worried going into, because I can only see movies at night, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, maybe if I'm lucky, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night because of my work schedule. And horror movies are the worst to see because they have the worst etiquette for people.
Yeah.
Because these fucking gym bros with that they're uncomfortable with their masculinity, and they're just like, I can't have emotions, I can't be scared, I gotta make it into a joke, I gotta make this into a comedy show, it's gotta be about me. Like, shut the fuck up. But luckily the past like dozen horror films that I've seen, I haven't had an issue with, so the theater experience was fine.
That's interesting because like I'll piggyback off of that. My theater experience started like that, where like the movies. I mean, it doesn't really start slow, but it definitely becomes. It definitely like creeps, as we'll talk about. But I do remember there was like this couple to our left, and the guy was definitely trying to like play it off for a lot of the film, and then like when shit like really pops off, even he like shut the fuck up. So the theater was like heavily invested in the movie, and I think it was really nice because like there are so many scenes where just like it's the right kind of horror that like gets under my skin to get me like a visceral reaction. Like the first thing I can think of is like Evil Dead Rise, where it's just like it's like violence that's like very realistic, and it's like really easy to imagine like IRL. That like just gets me like squirming in my chair. So yeah, my theater experience was pretty good. It was packed, but we had good seats, and thankfully nobody was like making a fucking joke out of it. Like even Passengers, I'm like, yeah, this movie sucks ass, and we can make fun of it, but like, shut the fuck up. We're still in the theater. So no, that was how it was for me. But I'm curious how you were, Dom, because this was your second horror experience. So
Yeah, how many times did Alex nut on you?
He kept it all in his pants, so he only left to clean it up once.
You weren't in the smash zone.
No, thankfully not. Our experience, I was focused on the movie, but I think Alejandro was more pissed off at what was happening.
what happened?
We went to like an early show, and he was like, I think this is the most amount of people I've ever seen at, like in a movie with me, because he works really late at night and goes to like matinee showings all the time. There was like a decent amount, maybe like less than 20 people. It was like a small theater. The only gripes was like there was a dude to the left of us behind, very heavy man, and
Oh, is this what he was talking about in the group?
at one point Alejandro left, and this man was, it sounded like he was struggling to breathe, like mouth breather, just like
Holy shit.
and it was noticeable. But the worst part was there was this couple in front of us to the left, and this woman continuously kept pulling out her phone. I could see her like long ass like put on nails, like scrolling through stuff. She was also like, I think like laughing and like trying to talk to her boyfriend, and Alejandro was like, at one point I think the boyfriend had to be like, look at the movie please.
Yeah.
Like, so like he wasn't about it. But and then there was like, I think a dude, or unless it was that same guy, who was like laughing at certain points too, like just laughing. Which is like,
You were
there
in
was
a
some
nightmare theater. What the fuck?
Yeah.
there's worse. I've been in worse theaters.
Same.
Dragon Ball Super comes to mind, but
Yeah, white guy could have walked in with the gun and shot it up. That could have been worse.
We
I
have to
mean,
cut
there
that
also
Yeah.
could have been a crying baby in it. I think that
Yeah,
would
me
have been
either.
worse than that.
Crying maybe would have been worse than a gunman.
no, the worst one
Yeah.
was Dragon Ball Super for me so far, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I
But,
can't imagine seeing Super in theater. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes wasn't bad, but
I mean, not to tangent too far, but it was because not even 5 minutes into the movie, some kid puked, and no one came to clean it up.
oh no.
So the entire movie, we're just watching beautiful Kira Toriyama animation, but smelling this kid's puke.
Oh,
And
fucking
we smelled it so
vile.
long that I came back home, and if I was breathing through my nose, I could smell
Oh.
vomit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, this whole family just smelled like ass, and they unfortunately had to pass me and my cousin. We just got a full face of swamp ass of people who probably didn't shower, but
Damn, you must.
Anyways.
That was the 40x showing. You got the.
40
Oh my
God.
I think I
What a
sadly think
glorious
the
day.
I think the apes would smell cleaner than this family.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, other than the mouth breather and the couple, like it was a relatively good horror movie viewing experience.
Round us off.
Anakin.
I think by the time I saw it, I was really confused because there wasn't like that many showings. Like I was struggling to find showings, especially showings that weren't like sold out or full. I didn't realize at the time, but I think at that point, like the word of mouth on social media was starting to like really ramp up. Like people were just talking about it like crazy at that point. But it was like at the very beginning, because obviously now like the movie's like a full blown success. Everyone knows about it. Everyone's talking about it. But yeah, that weekend I went. It was like literally the second weekend after the first weekend of release that I went to go watch it. Or not weekend. It was during the week because I work weekends. Yeah, I think I had to switch showings like multiple times because the ones like that I initially wanted were like either sold out or they're like it was just front row seats only. And we ended up getting one like kind of midday. Finally got a showing, and yeah, I mean it was still like a pretty full showing. Not like elbow to elbow full, but there was definitely people in every single row in my theater. Me and Ken, we sat next to this like just random middle-aged dude, like by himself. He was
Aw.
giving off like blue collar, like just salt of the earth, old white man, and he was tall as fuck too, like farmer tall. So I was like, this guy's like fucking standing out in my mind. I'm like, this is kind of random, but it ended up being great because he went along with the film like pretty well. He reacted well to scenes. Like there wasn't any like stereotypical things that you might think a person like that could potentially say or do. Especially with a movie like Obsession. So yeah, I mean I just had a pleasant experience. No one was too loud. Actually, why are you laughing?
I get Jeff's face.
Why are
I'm
you
just trying
laughing?
to figure out what all that meant.
What do you mean? That's
A
what it
blue-collar
means.
farmer is how's he's gonna react?
Like I'm
a
sure he
certain
would have
way?
commented on
Yeah.
Sarah and her piercings.
Yeah, you know how
Go
like
back to your country.
shit like that.
Oh,
Just like very, the state of the world right now, Jeff. Come on, do I have to really fucking spell it out for you?
I guess so. Hey, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm a straight white male.
Well, you can't.
It's
You
perfect
know,
world.
You're not a
for me.
farmer, are you?
throwing their.
No one's
taunts
hitting
at
on you,
Hey,
Jeff.
yeah.
This doesn't apply.
Hey, I got the tan of a farmer.
Oh my god! Put that shit away.
You think you're special, Jeff?
I can fit
You
in.
think you're
With,
special?
I can fit in with my people.
Jesus, hail to
You
what the
ain't
fuck?
fooling no one. We know that's the sun hitting your forearm while you're driving that bus. Anyways, yeah. So my theater experience, yeah, it was pretty chill. Occasionally, I would hear people like in the back, kind of like gasping here and there, but everyone was. Honestly think my entire theater was just fucking stunned to death the whole movie, like petrified. As was I.
I was about to say, how did you take the movie? Because
Are we going into initial reactions now?
yeah.
You want me to start off?
Do you not want to?
No, I'll start
You
off.
guys are fucking my segues up. I don't
Because
appreciate
we usually
it.
go in a cycle, and
Just
you're
go
I mean,
to freestyle. Do you want to go back into? Do you wanna
no,
go
it's
into-
fine. I put
It's
you in
fine.
charge of doing it. It's okay.
I feel
And
like
you don't like the job
logically,
I'm doing.
people,
It's
it
okay.
should make sense. Oh, they're the last person that talked. Let's let them start off. I feel like that's
You agree?
common sense.
Oh,
I'm saying to Anakin and
thank you.
Jeff.
Actually, agree on
okay,
you
I'll
wanna
go.
Jeff?
No, I'll go. I'll go.
Just go. Go.
My initial reactions to this movie, guys, I'm not fucking joking. I haven't been this fucking scared after watching a movie since I was like a kid and I watched The Grudge for the first time. I was so fucking paranoid. I actually occasionally, if I think about the film too much, I still get a little bit fucked up now. But yeah, this film kind of traumatized me like a lot. Like it fucked me up. It did something to me. I was talking to Ken the other day about the movie. Well, because after we watched the movie, we've just been sending each other like a bunch of obsession memes back and forth. But yeah, I was talking to him. I was like, like Indy as an actress, like, and just as a person, like she's beautiful, gorgeous, but like her playing this kind of character, it honestly gave me the horror ick. She would never give me a chance. But if she did, I wouldn't be able to because she just scares the shit out of me now. Like her performance in this movie was so fucking crazy that it's just ingrained in my fucking brain. If I ever see her, I'm just gonna be thinking about this movie and like her performance in it, and I'm gonna be petrified because yeah, this movie like I remember like we watched it like right before my weekend shift was coming up, and this was that's right, this was Memorial Weekend, so my normal weekend shift like crew, just people that I don't necessarily work with, but they're in like other departments around my workplace, so I'm familiar with them. Like my workplace was like fucking empty that weekend because everyone took it off for Memorial Weekend. So it was like a skeleton crew at my workplace, and this is the massive industrial like clean room I'm working in. I'm by myself. Like I was so fucking paranoid. I was like, I wear like these clean room glasses that have like side shields, but they like fucking reflect a lot. They reflect light and shit. I swear to God, that weekend I was seeing shit constantly in like the corners of my eyes. Every time I would turn my head thinking I saw someone, fucking nothing. I was like, oh my God, dude, I'm a fucking grown ass man. I own firearms. Why am I so scared of this fucking movie? Like, it's not real. It's fake. But that's how
Credits at the
fucking
end.
huh?
I said there's credits at the end. You got to remind yourself. There's
Yeah,
there's
no,
more
literally.
people.
Literally. Actually, right after the credits started rolling, we were still in the theater. I turned to Ken and I looked at him and I said, "This was a fantastic movie, and I'm never going to watch it ever again. One time is good enough. I don't need to see this anymore."
Damn, it really fucked you up.
Dude, yeah, like I said, I still can't think about it too hard. Because if I think about it and I start visualizing the scenes, it'll fuck me up.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know for me, I don't think it had too much of a lasting impact after I got out of the theater for sure. But definitely when I was in it, it just kept like diving. Like it slowly like slid into madness. But the parts that really got me or like that really had me squirming were just those shots where it was just like right on her face and all of the expressions she could give. And like I think there was one scene where like it sat for like a good 25 seconds and I'm like, can we cut like now or like 5 seconds ago, because like I'm still looking at this and I don't feel safe. Yeah, her Neverett is her last name, I think, right? I don't know the
Yeah.
first. Yeah, her performance was fucking phenomenal. From like A, just being like I think the director was quoted saying like that right kind of like crazy, but then also like still relatable in sort of a kind of way where it was like she's still like a person. But the parts that really got me and like that really horrified me was like one when she was like doing the weird movements in the darkness. But but when she would cry out as Nikki, like stuck in that body, those scenes, those scenes really took me away. Where it's like, fuck, like she can really differentiate between these two characters like on a whim and produce like these really really compelling like performances. But yeah, man, like the vomiting scene where she's just standing there like defecating and not moving, like I'm just thinking about all of that while the rest of the movie is going on, and like there was just so much coming at you at off the screen and then kind of like in context as well. Like the scene where homeboy Bear is talking to Sarah in the car, and it's like, man, we know she's gonna show up. We know she's gonna show up, so we just know she's gonna show up. So just go ahead and let her show up. And then she shows up, and she still like fucks everything up. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ! Like, even though you knew she was gonna die, like the way she does still is like it takes your fucking breath away. I have not been so locked into a movie, especially a horror film, in a long time. I think having gone to so many last year, or not last year, but of more recent theater outings, especially this year, it's kind of been more like a thrill ride, almost like a roller coaster, as opposed to like getting that anxiety. Like you said, Anakin, I will watch this movie again at home, maybe with the volume not so low, and maybe with some lights on. But I'm not going back into a theater because I don't need that experience again. That one time, you can't top that. First off, but second off, like it's like it was so claustrophobic in a way. That was just like that was truly an experience.
I also wanted to say that this movie scared me so much that I physically like had to cover my mouth at certain parts. I've never
Yeah.
done that for any horror movies.
Yeah.
Like that the car scene where Sarah gets killed.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
Mhm.
I had already started like closing my eyes in preparation. I was like doing one of these, you know? Like you just barely like seeing through the
Yeah.
eyelids. And then if it fucking happens, she gets her fucking shit rocked. And I was just like, dude, I've never fucking covered my mouth in fucking like shock in any horror movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So it was so visceral. Like I had physical reactions.
Yeah. Or like the cat scene too. Like I don't want to.
Oh, that was just gross.
That
That was
was
fucking gross.
yeah. That shit had my skin crawl. Like, oh my god. All right, Jeff. What was your thoughts as you were watching it? Because you said you were uncomfortable, and that's weird for you. I feel
Yeah.
like.
You're the
Yeah.
horror movie guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see lots of horror movies, and I mean, in general, like, it's very hard to scare me. Like, extremely hard. I mean, I go into haunted houses and junk for fun, you know, where there's ghosts and stuff. That's fun for me. I love that. And it's been a while where a movie has made a mark on me where it's been like, this is gonna be like something to be remembered. Like I feel like it's like some movies like It Follows, Hereditary, you know, had that those scenes that are like, oh wow, like nobody has done this recently. Although like, I mean, I don't really like Hereditary. Annihilation. The bear scene is the scariest scene I've ever seen in a film of all time.
Yeah.
Didn't like the rest of the movie, but that scene in itself made me extremely uncomfortable to like a point where I had a physical reaction, which has never happened before in a horror film. Like even when I was a little kid, I never really like got scared of horror movies. Like I would have nightmares and junk, but like never while watching a film. So like this movie, you know, I went into it with like, oh, it's just going to be a Blumhouse thing. It's like, you know, Gooner bait or whatever, because, you know, like, oh, it's like, oh, I can fix her or whatever. But as the movie went on, like, I think I realized that this movie's going to be super fucked up. When that break happened and you just see her standing there and she's completely silhouetted, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
And then it's even worse later when he like wakes up and you're looking and it's the wall in the
Yes.
room and you're just like
What
I
the fuck is
remember
that?
going like that and
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh fuck that. And I just remember I'm like, I don't like, I'm getting chills right now thinking about it and I'm like, that
Yeah.
doesn't happen when I watch horror movies. And when that happened I'm like, this is something special. I'm experiencing something right now. Like I'm feeling, you know? And then of course like later the brick scene. I mean, I just like you guys were saying, you know it's going to happen. But they just drag it out and it's cuz you know like it's usually like the third rule of threes
Yep.
or whatever.
I was
But
counting
there's
a lot
just
this movie.
like and then there she is and then it just goes and it goes and it goes and it goes and I'm just like fuck, holy shit, like that scene's gonna live rent free in my mind. And her facial expressions, the way she moves, the acting, like the ending of the film, there were just so many points where I was just like tensing up and just like, oh, like what the fuck are we doing right now? This is a special movie. Like I said, I rarely get this kind of reaction, and I rarely feel this way about a horror movie. I mean, even if it's a good horror movie, I'm like, yeah, you should go see it. It's scary. When I say it's scary, it's not really like scary to normal people, but like to me, I'm just like, whatever, you know. It was just interesting. This was genuinely scary, genuinely uncomfortable, made me have physical reaction. That's what a horror movie should be. And from a YouTuber, no less, I think that's that. I mean, because you know me, I always talk shit about YouTubers.
And Blumhouse.
And Blumhouse. And I thought this
I forgot it was a
was
Blumhouse
great.
film.
2024.
I didn't even know it was Blumhouse.
No.
No.
When the credits started rolling, I thought Indy Navarrete needs to be nominated for an Oscar for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like her performance was iconic. That is going to be like one of the, I mean, it is one of the best horror performances of all time. Like I just kept thinking like, yeah, if Mikey Madison got it for Anora and Anora was okay, and then like Demi Moore lost it for Substance, and then what's her name got it last year for Weapons playing
Oh, Auntie.
Oh, and Gladys.
Aunt
Hey,
Gladys.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a fucking sure thing
Yeah.
that
Absolutely.
She has to.
she at least needs to be nominated, and if they don't nominate her, that's criminal.
That's a snub. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
no way.
Because her career is going to explode after this. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I mean, I think even the director's career is going to skyrocket. Like maybe even some of the other people who were in this, but like her for sure. That's yeah. I was blown away by it, and I really didn't expect that.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
already got crazy projects lined up.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
He's doing a Texas Chainsaw movie.
I
Oh,
actually heard that he just finished his second movie or
Oh.
some shit like that.
It's the ghost one.
It's got Aaron Paul and Bryce Dallas Howard. I don't remember what
Holy
it's
fuck.
called, but it's about these ghost hunters who fake all their investigations, and then they end up at a house that's actually haunted.
That's cool.
Ooh,
I like that premise.
That's gonna be fucked.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's already like suffering from
Having a
success and already doing great projects.
Nice. All right, Dominic. This is your second horror film of the year. What happened in there?
I mean, I told you guys about it, but yeah, as it is, try not to see horror movies that much. You know, if I could feel like there's a jump scare gonna happen, I'll tend to like kind of look around to the lights, just kind of be like, okay, like it can happen, please. And you know, and then I get scared, and sometimes I'll jump, but most of the time I'm just kind of like, ugh. But this movie had me like physically recoiling into my seat. Like by the end, like I had a jacket with me because you know the bay it's cold, and I was just like this. I was just like, oh my god, can it be over, please? I'm sad because I saw like a snippet of the car scene where it's like it was 'cause
Oh.
they've been generous with behind the scenes stuff, and it was the thing where like I forgot the actress's name, but Sarah was like in the car, and then Indy's just like this, being a
I saw
goober.
that.
And so I was like, okay, there's going to be something with the car. And so when it was like, I think the phone lighting up I think made me physically jump because I was just so tense towards the mid to end of the movie. But like the phone flashed, and I was just like, ah. And so when I got to the car scene, I was just kind of like, okay, like rule of threes, like it's gonna happen, and it still got me. It still made me jump. And then what happened afterwards with the brick, I was just like, oh. But yeah, I was like physically like this by the end. I've never done that in a horror movie, so the fact that it made me do it for like that long, it was just like pretty impressive. And then I was telling you guys how like I went to the bathroom and I was at the urinal and like my knees were like shaking.
I remember.
I was just like, I need to calm down. I'm still stressed. That was crazy. What did I just watch? It could have been that I had 3 coffees, but like I was physically shaking. Like no movie has made me physically shake after like getting out of the theater. I think that
I actually couldn't finish my popcorn. And usually like I'm done with my bucket like halfway through the movie. I stopped eating popcorn like after the first quarter of the movie.
Yeah, because you just didn't know where it was gonna go. And like, yeah, the scene where Bear wakes up and she's just like in the corner. Also, I hate that makeup because
I've seen
the
it.
next night, I just kept getting a bunch of Uncanny Valley makeups on TikToks, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's midnight. I don't need to see this right now. But I was gonna say the only time like a horror movie has made me be weird is I think Dreamcatcher. Like I saw that trapped on a plane when I was 9, and I was scared to go to the bathroom afterwards. But like literally the night that we saw Obsession, like I would wake up and I'd be like, I don't want to move because I'm afraid there's gonna be someone in the corner watching me. So I would kind of just like turn because I had a bunch of body pillows I had a bunch of pillows that were like on the bed, and I just kind of used them as like a shield to be like, is there anyone there? Nope. Okay, I can get up and go to the bathroom. Yeah. Is Freaky Nikki gonna get freaky with me, or is she gonna stare and be like, I don't think you love me?
Oh God, man, those sounds.
Yeah,
I kind of fucked up during that scene because I did that squinty thing with my eyes again. It's not Asian joke. I really squinted them. I squinted them really like tight because I didn't want to see her in the corner because it would just be too scary. And when I did that, it made it harder to tell. I mean, it's already hard to tell in the movie, but it fucked up in my brain because now I'm not really seeing her, but I know something's there, and so my brain is actually making something even scarier. And I think I fucked up. I should have just been a man and stared at her, and I didn't because now like that scene will forever just be in my brain, and it's like my own brain is generating horrors.
What's
It's
worse
so funny.
is like,
Okay. Go ahead.
What's worse is like, when I first saw her standing there, I thought it was like a double or something, like some other actor that they put back there that was like older or something. I was like, I had to like look. I'm like, is that her? Like, what the fuck? And then to find out later, it was just a bit of makeup. Like, that's amazing.
But
yeah. Because I think that was the best part about that scene is it just kind of like rubs your nose in it. Because I remember that scene cut, and I'm like, the fuck is this B-roll? And then I'm like, what the hell is that? And so like as you see her expressions come through, it's like, fuck, man. Like, yeah, like you guys have said, it's so visibly visceral. Anyway, what were you saying, Dom?
No, I was just gonna say, I remember telling Alejandro, like there's because of all the BTS photos, there was like a photo of her like standing in a corner with weird makeup, and I was just kind of like, I was like waiting for it to pop up, and it never did, and then so it wasn't through like TikTok. It's like, oh, like these people brightened up their phones, and she looks horrifying with that makeup, just sobbing in the corner. Like I thought it was bad when the lighting just kind of covered her, but like yeah, seeing her in the makeup, I was just like, oh my God, no. And then her little like movements too. It's just like you didn't have to do that, Indy. You were fine just being weird, but like your little like no. Like and the rolling backwards thing. Jesus Christ. I think someone screamed. Could it have been me? Maybe. I don't know. But that part was not expecting the like. I was just like, oh my god.
Did the
I
flower
literally-
scene get you guys?
The
Because like
what?
there was
When she
the
was like
flower
hiding
scene.
behind it.
Yeah, I was clinched for the full time for that one.
For what part?
Like there was no jumps. The
Oh, when
orange flowers.
she's like holding the flowers in her face.
She's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
she's covering her
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I think it was more when it transitioned to Bear and her laying, and he tries to leave, and she just screams like, "Stay!"
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my god.
Oh, you know, another scene that like caught me off guard was when they're at the fucking party,
I love that.
and it
Oh, yeah.
literally it broke. Like for me, I have like certain horror rules where it's like, okay, there's a bunch of characters, like main characters or side characters, and they're all gathered together, and it's a well lit thing, and the vibes are like positive, right? That's like a safe zone in my. That's like a Resident Evil safe room for me. I'm like, okay, nothing too bad can
I got that
happen.
reference.
Like I can take a breather here. And then they do the spin the bottle shit, and then the music gets fucking cut out, and then like the camera like pans to Nikki, and she does like she's just like frowning, but even
The
her
pouty
frown,
face?
Funny.
yeah, it's so unsettling. I'm like, ugh. And then she fucking walks over to Sarah, and she like
Yeah, I was like,
drags the fucking shit. I was like,
I thought she was about to
I
rock her
tensed
shit
up.
right
I
there.
was like, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? I will say that it was interesting to me seeing the different perspectives of the movie, where like from a guy's perspective, there were people coming out of it like, wow, that's crazy. Like imagine your girlfriend acts like that or whatever. But then from a women's perspective of like, this Bear is not the good guy. Like,
Yeah.
we should not be rooting for him or thinking he's the main character. Like, Nikki is the one who is going through all this stuff. She is stripped away of all of her decision making. She's in there suffering. Like, it would be like if a horror movie took the perspective of like the killer or something instead, you know, like for me, I think that adds rewatchability to it in like seeing the different perspectives of the horror film. And not only that, but now that you know that Nikki had some sort of viewability of what was going on, like what parts she was forward, I guess, in the consciousness, as opposed to this entity that was the Willow entity that was like taking over her. And like, I think it's scarier to see it from her perspective as opposed to Bear's perspective. But also, like, I was talking to one of the teachers at the school about that, and the one thing that she and I both noticed were like in that scene where, you know, they're having sex or whatever, she just has this blank face,
Yeah.
but she's just making the noises, just like, but it's
Yeah.
like,
Indy.
is
There's
it,
actually
you know,
there's an interview that Indy does, and she actually talks about that scene. She says she's actually crying during that scene.
oh really?
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
which makes it even more like she's essentially getting raped.
Yep.
See
Yeah.
that
It's
and
like-
it was a like 3-second scene, and it was just like it sticks with you. Fuck.
Yeah. I think for me, the one thing I took away from this movie, I try to look for themes when I go through horror films, especially like really good ones. And like for Talk to Me, it definitely, I remember reading somewhere somebody was talking about like a drug addiction theme was kind of the point of that film, which I could see. But for this one, I really saw like date rape. It kind of felt like the longest date rape that had ever happened. And it like made it that much more viscerally horrifying. Because like I said, Nikki's performance of going from this entity into, I'm sorry, not Nick, Navarrette's ability to go from like the entity into Nikki, and like her pleading, like I think the scene that really like broke me for that character was like, please kill me, like she's asleep right now,
That's
just
so sad.
fucking murder me. And like you see Bear just slink
And
into
that
the darkness like I can't.
Asshole is like, what's so wrong about being with me? And it's
Right,
just like,
yes, dude,
you.
fuck you, bro.
You deserve
yeah,
whatever is happening to you
yes,
next. You are a piece of shit for
Shit.
thinking that.
And on that too, it's like the whole time he's kind of just like, what are you doing? Ha ha ha. and
Really trying to
like,
make it
oh,
normal.
I'm trying to help her, you know, da da da.
Hmm.
That scene where he's like, yeah, what is so wrong with being with me is like the mask coming off, because you have the mask on the entire
Yep.
time with him. That's the
yep.
mask coming off, and he doesn't actually try to go back to the store and have everything fixed until Sarah dies. Like
Yep.
that's when it becomes real for him, and it becomes a threat to his existence. Is at that point, and that it's self-preservation that he actually tries to go and help Nikki at that point, because otherwise it would have gone forever. And I think that is something that like so many people have kind of like, at least the people that I've seen, has kind of gone over their heads. And I'm like, that's interesting.
But to even like add more to that, the scene where he goes to kill himself and he takes the pills because he can't shoot himself, even that scene,
Pussy.
He goes back on it.
he goes back on it, yeah. But did you guys connect that like the wish was for her to kill himself? Because like you see him like snap just like she does the moment that the Willow wish happens.
No.
That's not what it
She
was.
made the wish
Yeah.
for him to love her as much as she loves him.
What? I've never heard. How did that? How
Because
did you get that?
he
Because he
he-
comes out of the bathroom and then they start like getting all lovey
Making
dovey
out.
and they embrace. Yeah.
yeah.
Really? I didn't get it. I didn't take that. I didn't.
Yeah,
take
he
that tape.
he was gonna use the gun, didn't, so he drank all the pills, and then I think when
He was going to reach in to throw him up.
Yeah.
That's
he's gonna
how
throw him
she
up
makes
because I
the
think
wish.
Indy said something, and then you hear the snap and the music, and then
Mhm.
she makes the wish, and then he just gives up, like,
Oh.
and he goes out, and they're like all lovey dovey with each other, and then they make out, and then the pills hit Bear, and he dies.
He kills him. Yeah. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
catch that. The snap or anything like that. That's crazy. Okay. 'Cause
It's
my
like
thought-
very subtle.
Okay.
Like I almost didn't catch it until I heard the jingle, and then immediately I looked over at Ken. I was like, oh. And I actually even like while the movie was playing, I told him what just happened because I couldn't believe it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
In that same scene, I don't mean to keep derailing and going like, oh, and then this, and then this, and then this.
Honestly, we're still going through with the whole thing. We're not off topic at all.
Did you notice that she drew the tattoos that were on
Yeah.
Yes.
his character?
She's
Yeah.
actually
Also
wearing
Sarah's
she's
hair too.
Yeah.
wearing Sarah's hair.
Oh
Yeah, so
shit,
she-
really? I didn't notice that.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
I-
That body is
yeah.
fucked up in that kitchen. If you could see it. It's
Someone made a video and they said she basically wore everything Sarah was wearing,
Yep.
including the tattoos.
Yep.
Yeah,
like,
to like make
oh.
him like her more or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's so gross.
They were.
That's so
they were,
fucked.
They were really
No,
popping off with this one.
Yeah. No, I knew Bear was fucked as soon as he called the One Wish below, and he didn't immediately try to just cancel it. He
Mhm.
tried to fucking amend it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
yeah,
they said,
yeah.
"Do you want to cancel it?" Oh no! I want to.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. That, and then the guy was like, "You want to talk to the real Nikki?" And then she's screaming, and Bear has like no reaction. I'm like, dude,
And then he just hangs up.
this guy needs to seriously fucking die.
Like,
Like after that, I was just praying for his fucking downfall.
Oh man, I forgot about the phone call scene. That fucked me up too. When she started screaming, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you left the movie and you're just like, "Oh man, that was crazy," and you don't hate Bear, I feel like you need to go to
be-
the literacy class.
Like
One
The
time
majority
Based
of
on shit down, right?
people I've been seeing have been pretty like sensible, but yeah, there are definitely the outcasts who are like, man, if only Bear had done this, he could have still gotten Nikki or where. I'm like, no, Bear's not a fucking good person.
Is this a red flag movie? If you like the movie for wrong
Yes,
reasons? Okay.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I
This is
If
definitely
you are-
American Psycho levels.
Yeah.
Bro.
I would say there's I wouldn't say it's a red flag movie per se.
Uh-oh, here comes White Man.
Oh.
You know, from a Gooner perspective. No, I'm just I'm just joking. No, I'm because I feel like certain movies, when they become red flag movies, it's kind of like across the board. I feel Whereas this one, there's just different perspectives to see it from. To say like I like this
I see.
movie, but I don't like it in that sense where it's like Fight Club. Oh, I love Fight Club, or I love the Joker movie, or oh, I love
It's good.
this and that.
Oh no, I'm
It's
saying
like
like
those
fight.
are red flag movies, but like I can see where you're coming from. Where like certain defense abilities on this film, that's red flag.
Mm.
Maybe that's what people should do. Hey, if you're dating someone, bring up obsession and then see what your the other person
This
thinks
is,
about it.
I think, a very good litmus test of
yeah.
of your
Yeah,
partner.
there you go. Litmus test is perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like liking the movies or like I'm saying like if you watched it and you agreed or you sided with Bear, that's a red
Yeah.
flag.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. I needed to
Yeah.
clarify. That's my bad.
Yeah. There's wild takes where it's like, yeah, Sarah was a villain, Ian was a villain, and it's
Sarah
just
was
like,
a villain?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
What?
Yeah, they were saying that
Really?
all the
'Cause
friends
it's-
were bad. They weren't good friends.
Yeah.
at all,
Really?
and, like,
there's a very broad spectrum of like,
Wow.
this person's bad, this person's good.
Nah,
They were saying
dude,
Sarah's-
Sarah's literally the most innocent character in this movie.
Sarah
No,
gets
because
screwed.
why is Sarah reaching out to someone else's man at 2 a.m. to meet in the parking
and
lot?
she held in her feelings where she should have been more open about it. It's like,
Because she knows Bear's fucked up and this whole situation's fucked up. That's why.
Did you guys think though that Bear's best friend was kind of cagey at the start? Because I thought the whole point was that Homeboy was into Nikki and he was trying to like screw it up for him.
I immediately caught that he was cock blocking, and I just thought it's because he was like an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, it turns out he is an asshole, but it's also for other reasons as well.
as soon as he started, like from pretty much right off the bat in the film,
The opening scene.
I was like, he's fucking her, or he's
Yeah.
in love with her too, and he doesn't want him to get with it. That'll be revealed in the third act or whatever. And sure enough, they were a thing.
Hooking up, yeah.
But
Yeah, I was like, there's some involvement, but then I kind of like stopped thinking that because then, on the ride home, Nikki was like, "So what are your thoughts on Sarah?" And it's just like, oh, like they're trying to make Bear and Sarah a thing. And then when it was revealed later on, it's just like, I called it. I didn't want to be right. I wanted to be wrong, but yeah.
Also, when like that one time Ian drove Nikki home, I was like, it's a bit odd. It's a little bit odd.
Yeah, because I was definitely on his radar. I think the one thing that kind of started throwing me off though was like his genuine concern about their relationship. And so I was like, is he actually concerned for his friend now? Or like is he still like trying to get into Nikki's pants? So I thought he was a really interesting character. And the $1 billion was fucking funny. But yeah, damn, I just feel like the entire cast is what made this movie. Because like I feel if it wasn't for the performances in this film, I feel like it could have fell flat really, really easily. Because the story is like compelling, but if it weren't for Bear being like this very sleeper monster of the film, or like Nikki's ability to cut in and out and then also still be like this very horrifying entity, or like even just Sarah being the most grounded person of them all, I don't know, I just kind of felt like they glued it together based off of like what was available. So I don't know, it was really good in that aspect. I loved the performances from everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Does that put us on our special corner, our little segment, the One Wish Willow segment?
I was a little bit confused. I was wondering if you guys knew, but that scene right after the party where she smashes her head, and then he like tries taking her to the hospital. Like, what was that about?
yeah, like they weren't gonna take her or something.
Yeah, like what the fuck? They would never deny them unless I don't know.
No, I believe, and so I have Aries' expertise to kind of hinge on. So hopefully they'll correct me if I'm wrong. Babe, you sleep? Yeah, they sleep.
Which is not
But I remember, you said that
Babe, are you asleep after I shouted at you? Are you asleep?
they sleep through shit. What? So when in the hospital scene in Obsession, she denied care, right? So they couldn't take her to the hospital, right? Yeah, so that's what it was. So because she was not
Nikki.
Yeah, because Nikki denied accepting care from the hospital, they couldn't like against her will throw her into the hospital. So that's why they didn't take her.
That was in a scene with like music over it. So where does the context with that come from?
Yeah, we didn't even hear her or see
I think
her
it's just
deny.
like
I think
I
it's
think
kind
it's
of
just like you see the
implied.
doctor come out trying to get her out of the car, and she's like dancing and shit, and
Doing
then the
her own
doctor's
stuff.
just kind of like,
I can't do
I
anything.
asked, they said
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's what because I was
All
also
right.
kind of confused, and then people were online were kind of like
Because I
denial
saw,
of care.
I saw,
Yeah.
I saw one that was like, oh, the scariest part of this movie is the American healthcare system and da 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 da. And I was like, I'm not going to read all that, but okay.
Yeah, no. So it's because she could not or would not consent to care that they couldn't, like, they can't
Okay.
drag her into the hospital and help her. So, yeah.
I feel like if you had bleeding around your eye socket, like I feel like that should still warrant someone
not
taking
if
a look at you.
not if
but-
they're like conscious and like able.
Yeah.
If they're like unconscious or I don't know under the effects of something, maybe you can make a case. But
I
Also,
will-
under the effects of One Wish Willow, I wonder,
okay.
is that a pre-existing condition?
Insurance doesn't cover
would-
that. Sorry.
I would just think that like if this couple showed up, the girl is bleeding around the skull, and the guy's like, "You gotta do something." I would feel almost like in my brain it'd be like abuse. Should I try to?
There's definitely a case there for like maybe the nurse should have notified the cops or something.
That is another thing that you have to actually be careful with too, is that you cannot infringe on like what you perceive to be domestic violence, because that individual, that victim, could have another retaliation or another retaliatory episode from their spouse. So like again, Aries' expertise in DV and all that other kind of stuff, it gets really murky how you like engage with that kind of stuff, because you could end up accidentally killing somebody by trying to help them. So again, I am not the professional, but from what I've picked up from osmosis, it's so hard. The healthcare system, especially when it comes to you trying to get care for somebody else, and then the healthcare system's like, we don't want any backlash, so you dragged this person into the hospital against their will. They said they did not consent to care. We gave them care anyway, and now they're coming back to sue us. Like it's sad that that's the system, but that's kind of what it kind of ends up looking like. That's the shape of it. So
Interesting. And that's another point back on the different perspectives of men watching this movie and women watching this movie, because that's a thing that I feel like guys wouldn't pick up on, because that's, not inherently a man problem.
Yeah. I really like that the movie could like point to a lot of stuff and like not really harp or like spend a lot of time on it. Like if you really did give it the chance to think about it, or just like I guess absorb those parts of the movie, it was able to like say more without like wasting too much time on it too. So it was really well put together. I really liked it.
Yeah, the simplicity of like having a scene playing out, music playing over it, so like you don't know exactly what's being said, like makes you think, and then it gets you talking to other people like we are now. Like, why do you think that happened?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say I know that there's it's usually a vocal complaint of like either not getting enough information or getting fed too much information. So I feel like this film did a good job of like not over explaining everything and getting people to really think.
Yep. Yeah, I would agree. We are now at the One Wish Willow. We got to do.
All right. That was the rules.
Yeah, there. Okay, so while Brandy's pulling that up, we're going to talk about what our wish would be if we had a One Wish Willow. And believe me, I tried to get one from the website, and they've been sold out forever. And I'm not going to buy one on eBay because a lot are 3D printed and third parties, and I don't trust like that. I want an official One Wish Willow. Bring them back, Blumhouse, if you're watching. There's rules apparently on the One Wish Willow website where you can see what the rules are to One Wish Willow, and we're going to look at those. Brandy's going to read them off, and then we're going to tell what our wishes would be if we were granted a One Wish Willow.
Which speaking of, I brought this up earlier, but you guys wanted me to wait. Am I the only one that thought One Wish Willows were a real thing, even before like checking? Because I watched the movie and I was like, well, yeah, I've seen those. Like, I feel like I've seen that in Spencer's before. And then after the movie, I went and Googled it. It's never existed before.
Really?
Yeah, it's definitely was made for this film. So it's either the entity's fucking with me, or
The entity's fucking with me.
whoever the set designer or costume designer just did a really good job and made a fake product that looked like it would belong in our real world.
Well, I think it's like one of those gag gifts that you see, like, oh, I'm stopping at so and so town, and you know
Yeah.
they have the kooky sodas and the mugs that say you were here, and you know then you'd find one of those there.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to go beyond that because I thought it was an actual like folk tale or like some kind of folklore that like pointed to the willow. Because I could have sworn, especially like in the new age and spiritual realms that I tend to circle in sometimes, willow is like known to be of
Have
some kind
spiritual
of
properties. Yeah,
yes, yeah. But I don't know, am I misremembering?
I have not
I-
done my. Okay, go ahead, Dominic.
No, I was just gonna say I imagine it's probably like the color scheme of the box and the design of the box and the aesthetic that
I just
kind
thought
of
of
gives that
something.
like old timey. I've seen this before because I feel like that looks almost like a classic like
Oh my god.
50s 60s product. Did you find out what you actually were thinking of, or
Was it,
I know,
don't you tell me it's a,
I-
don't you say a Toblerone box. I swear to
It's a
fucking Christ,
Toblerone.
son of a bitch.
it's a triangle?
The moment she said that,
It's the
when she
same
said that,
color.
confident, you
It's not the same
fucking
color. What do
idiot.
you mean?
It's the same
Even
color.
though
Look it
I was-
up.
No.
Like a light. There's not that much
It's
red
like
on
it's like a tan color. What do you mean?
Like,
Toblerone. I have seen it before. It's a Toblerone.
Oh my god.
That's what we
That's
should have did. We should have all bought Toblerone for this. God,
Toblerone.
broke it.
yeah. There you go.
When-
Toblerone, I was so
Not
confused.
One
Toblerone.
wish Toblerone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do recall that there was a story that this was based off of. I know he did get inspiration from the monkey paw thing, but I want to say that the willow had something to do with it. I'm not fresh on my witchcraft lore as much as I should be because it's so saturated by those Pinterest bitches. But yes, I do believe the willow has some spiritual properties, and I think that's kind of where that also came from. But yeah, I'm in the same boat where like when you said it was like you feel like you've seen it before. I'm like, yeah, I mean it's definitely like one of those gag gift things that you see in
Yeah.
those roadside
Yeah, and like Hot
attractions and stuff.
Topic or something.
Yeah,
Rocket
like
something
a
Fizz.
yeah,
that.
like a little
Okay,
kiosk. in a
Rocket
mall
Fizz,
or some
perfect.
shit.
Rocket Fizz, exactly.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because of like the characters of like
For the viewers at
kids
home,
and,
Rocket
like,
Fizz is
and
a candy store.
design of the packaging and whatnot. Like the font, I would say.
Or it looks like a fucking
The
Toblerone
candy
box
store?
to some people.
No, I was saying like
Yeah, Rocket
I mean, Rocket Fizz has like 50 or like older classic candies like Abba Zappas or Mary Jane
Toblerones.
like that. Or
They do have
Toblerones,
Toblerones.
yeah.
Yeah, I was in there recently. I did see
Dude,
Toblerones in there.
Fucking hate you, Anakin.
Supposedly, I think Curry's mom helped design the box.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah,
She was
yeah.
because he incorporated like all of his family members, but his mom specifically like is a graphic designer, and so she picked out like the font and the faces.
she did
but
good.
she's now made an iconic little piece of merch that Jeff is trying to
I'm trying to
spend
get
money
one.
to get.
Yeah, they're like
I think
$80 on eBay, and I'm like, I don't want to spend that much.
I think
Decent.
I signed up either through Universal or Blumhouse. Like, put in your email to get entered in for a chance to get a One Wish Willow. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn it, let me just.
I've been checking that fucking website every single goddamn day. Just whenever I'm on the computer, I open up my emails, I open up the other things I look at every day, and then it says, oh, hey, One Wish Willow is saved as a tab. All right, scroll down, sold out. Fuck you. You know, like I can't even get put on a newsletter that says when they're back up. You're just
Yeah,
gonna
we're
drop
supposed to like alert you.
a movie like this, and you're not gonna make more. Like, fuck off. I want one. All right.
They're really cool too.
Anyhow,
Is it like metal?
I don't know.
You don't even have a price on them? I haven't seen them.
$6.99.
Oh, $6.99. That's not bad.
The
do
price
that.
in the movie apparently. This is on the
Oh.
box.
$6.99 for 3.
Nothing
No,
wrong.
I want to say I saw on the thing you can buy up to 3 or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't
Oh,
it said
remember.
it said limit 3.
Yeah,
limit
something like
3.
that.
Okay. All right. What are the
All right.
rules?
All right, here are the rules, gentlemen. All right, how many times can I wish? Single use only, grants 1 wish. No multiple attempts. Using additional 1 wish willows will not change or affect your other wishes. Only 1 wish per life per person. Can I change my wish? Once made, a wish cannot be reversed or repeated. Consider long-term effects. Wishes are irreversible. Think carefully before wishing. Is there anything that I can't wish for? Cannot grant wishes involving time manipulation, resurrection, immortality, or creating more 1 wish willows. Oh, damn it. That was actually one of my wishes. What if I'm dissatisfied with my wish? Tabby Cat Curiosities is not responsible for wish misinterpretations. Use at your own risk. Users assume all responsibility for wish outcomes. Copyright 2026.
Covered all the bases.
Yeah. With only 4
Not all the
questions remaining.
bases. There's one big mega glitch in this wish
Does that mean
willow
you're-
thing.
Okay, anything
But
you
I will
want?
save that for the very end.
Okay.
God damn it.
All right, Brandy, go first.
To go first. Okay, fine. What would I wish for? Okay. Here's what I would wish for. No, actually, let me be very careful with that. I would wish for a nice plot of land where I can farm and live far enough away from people, but close enough to where I'm not like completely isolated from civilization, but still be left alone. And a really nice house on it that's self-sustaining with with generational wealth.
It's a volcano.
And then I would move all you guys in. Cause I was like, and then I want my friends to stay with me. But I'm like, I don't want you guys to end up like I have like 15 Nickies, and that's all of you niggas. Absolutely not. Cause I'm gonna have to kill everyone last.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in the corner and go.
Yeah, no.
Don't you love me?
Yeah, no. I don't need that life. So I'll call y'all once I've got that.
Why
I'll be the
won't
Nikki
you
that's
listen
peeing and
to my
defecating.
dinosaur
Oh God, fuck
facts?
no. You've got like Ken, Dale, and Anakin over there making pee-pee
I
poo-poo
just
jokes
want to
like
tell you.
nonsense.
I just want to tell you about Carcharodontosaurus, please. All right, Dominic, go.
Unlike Barrett, I could pull the trigger.
Thanks.
Part of me would want to wish for $1 billion, just like Ian. But then the other part of me would wish that I had Kari Yoshikage's stand Killer Queen from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unbreakable.
That is that's a pure wish. I can see it just like pops up and you're like, cool. You go about your life. No
I mean, you don't know
issues.
what it does because you didn't get that far, but
Oh, I thought you wanted the figurine. You wanted the actual stand?
yeah, I would want to have the stand powers
No,
of Killer Queen.
that's terrible.
No, what are you talking about?
Kidding me? No, I feel like
I could
all
use it
stands
for
come-
good. I could use it for good.
Absolutely not.
You don't
Oh,
even know what
that's
I'd
good.
use it for.
Getting
What would you use it
bitches?
for?
I would help get rid of materials with really long
Half-Lives?
half-lives.
Oh, Half-Lives, yeah. So like,
Get rid of
nuclear
the
waste?
plastic beach out in the ocean?
Yes, I would help
Yeah.
get rid of that.
Aw.
And then I'd blow off everyone's clothes when they weren't looking. You like piss me off. We're walking in public. Oh, you lost your pants.
Now you're a sex offender.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're a registered sex offender, bitch. That's what you get for
The wop-
saying Marvel movies
There
are
are-
mid.
There are things worse than death. Gambling.
We're eating.
The
We're
possibility
watching
of
a
becoming
movie.
registered
We're watching
sex
a
offender.
movie. Oh, I blew up your cup. Now the soda's spilled all over you. You look like you pissed yourself.
Been Pee Wee Herman.
Let's
So
go.
use it for good and evil.
Oh my god. I'm over here trying to get my commune started, you guys.
Her
I
commune.
mean,
you know
I
what
mean,
I'm
you
saying?
feel like I feel like you could have done that without. Like, I feel like the $1 billion wish is. I mean, because
pretty
you
much
had
the
a
same
lot
thing.
of you had a lot of words in yours, Brandy, and I feel
Ah,
you
I
could
see.
accomplish
I'm trying
it
to
with just saying simple. I want $1 billion.
I want
boom,
$1
you could
billion.
buy everything that you need. You can even shop around. One wish rule
No, no, no.
decides where you're living.
You,
Shop around.
you should say, I want $1 trillion and the IRS can't take any of it.
Yeah, because that's what I is.
That's my wish.
isn't
That's
that-
my wish.
Isn't that funny though? That when he said I want $1 billion, the first thing I thought is that taxable? You know, like
That's where my brain went to, because I'm like, he's gonna
going
have
to
to put
jail.
that. That's all.
Yeah.
It's all cash too, so he's so fucked.
He's gonna have to
they
what?
You can't touch it. It's dirty money.
Make it dirty or whatever. Dirty it.
No,
It's-
make it clean is
well,
what you're thinking
oh.
of.
You'd have to.
Because
Oh,
that's
look at
dirty
it, that's the
money.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is it dirty? It just came from thin air.
Any
Imagine it's,
money
like, all
that's not
consecutive
traced is dirty money.
so. If I get a $20 bill on my birthday, and I use that,
It's too small. They don't care. It's
well,
it's the
what
big
if you
amounts
only
that
use
they
$20
care.
at a time.
Then you're not.
Yeah, I
getting
mean
any
you can, but then you can't fucking
See-
buy an island like Randy
See,
wants
that's
to
the
do.
thing. That's the thing. If you're buying all your
I mean-
groceries and all your food and all your other stuff with the cash, you're gonna save a lot more on your paychecks there. And then
Oh my god, you're a trillionaire and you're still fucking working at your minimum wage job.
You gotta keep
Just
the
kill yourself
illusion.
at that point.
No, Ian could literally do that thing where they shove all their money into their mattress, and it's just like, I need to go buy some things today. Let me just get a couple 20s, maybe a hundo.
I see what you guys are
Yeah,
saying. So as
yeah.
long as he doesn't like put it into a traceable system.
As long as he doesn't like,
It's-
I'm gonna put it all on my bank account because we're all
Yeah, but
eligible.
I don't think you guys are thinking he's still living within his means. He's not fucking living like a trillionaire. He's fucking only buying small fry shit.
Well, he's not
That's a good
living
point.
anything now.
okay,
Yeah, that's true. He got
That's
but
fucking
besides
how
the
much
point.
do you pay
That shit had-
for food and gas per month?
okay.
Like
but-
a couple
But that's not
$100.
Couple $100, okay? Couple $100 here, couple $100 there. It adds up.
I have a fucking $1 trillion and I'm only like dibble dabbling with
Hey,
fucking
I'm just
groceries.
gonna
Like what
say,
the
You're the
fuck?
only one who knows that you have $1 trillion.
If
What
I
do
can
you
go to
mean?
the museum and I can buy a bunch of shit that
Oh
is
my
gonna make Emily upset with cash, oh yes. You're telling me I can go down to the local comic book shop and I can buy the Pokemon cards that I want without.
Yeah, we're
having to-
talking islands. We're talking
We're talking
good
islands.
Epstein Island here.
You're talking
Brandy-
about blowing your wad on an island. Me and
Brandy,
Jeff,
there's
we're thinking with our
storms out in
brains.
the oceans. There's
No,
sharks.
no.
There's coconuts. There's
There's
rogue waves.
multiple millions of dollars.
Hey,
You're
I'm
fine.
just saying, if you love something, don't put it on the edge of a cliff. I see all those houses on Malibu, and I'm thinking these fuckers are gonna regret it someday. We're in an earthquake state. You're putting that shit on the edge of a cliff. You're paying how much? I'm perfectly content with where I'm at right now.
It's like I got us like a bunch of strippers and you guys are asking if we can hold hands with them.
I mean,
Be like,
as
"Can
we
you
were
read my-
talking
can
about
you
before
read
the
my
Hinge
podcast,
profile?
as we were talking about before the
You have a
podcast,
Hinge profile.
for me, who are these women you invited? That's
She-
weird. Why is
Why is she in a
get,
big bikini?
get her out of here?
It's like letting you like fill her
Nothing
up
like
and you're
that.
like, is it okay if we like look at them?
Oh well, she already says I can look, I just can't.
Want to
touch.
crack these magic cards with me?
Small fry guys, come on.
What's your
Clean the
wish?
money, then you can buy whatever you could fucking buy all the Lego sets you want, Jeff.
I'm with.
I mean,
Andy on
I can do that. I could just walk to the. I don't walk. I drive to the store, and then here it is.
You could drive it there in a fucking Lamborghini.
To be
Why
fair,
do
with
I
my
want a
power, I just blow
Lamborghini?
up the bank,
I just
so.
want a car that works.
Made out of Legos, a Lego Lamborghini.
Why would I want that? That's tacky. How am I gonna wash
Because
that?
you like Legos, man.
I don't like it that much.
You're a fake fan. You're a larper.
This feels like the
I-
same conversation we had.
I
Before
don't.
this
I don't like
fucking
it that much.
podcast.
I don't like it that much. I don't like Legos that much.
What's your wish, Jeff? God damn it!
What's my wish? Well, you guys made a good point with the money wish because I was just gonna say all my It's funny because you say money can't fix all your problems, but it can.
$1 billion?
Billion.
Not taxed?
It sure can. That could buy a lot of sushi. Okay, I could buy a lot of bread. This child over here
KBBQ?
eats a lot of toast. Okay, she eats a lot of toast. She goes through a lot of milk. Eats a lot of cereal, chicken nuggets. Just gonna say, $1 billion in this economy. Fuck, what would my wish be? Because anything that I would wish for would have consequences. Like, I wish like talking about Lego pirate ships. Oh, yeah. That'd be kind of cool to be a pirate. No, they'd probably pop me on a Somalian pirate boat. Fucking bastards. Those aren't pirates. Those are fucking posers. I could wish for a dinosaur. No, that's okay. I don't want that. I could wish, like Dominic said, powers. But whatever JoJo, whatever the heck power he said, I could choose the power to freeze time. I could fix a lot of stuff with freezing time.
No, I don't think.
But to be fair,
it involves time manipulation.
would you freeze time and then be able to unfreeze it?
That's what I would have to word it as. But that also, you're right, time manipulation. So what superpower would I get?
Don't get flying because you'll die.
I also don't like heights. So
Oh, okay. That's
yeah,
Go for Mr. Fantastic.
I
Stretch your penis.
No.
I really. Hey, you know what? I don't know. Maybe like a lifetime coupon to some restaurant I like.
Yeah, but then what if you just die the next day?
What?
So here it is. I can eat here for free whenever.
What if the monkey's paw though is that like it gives you that, and they're like, yeah, we don't honor this.
A monkey's paw?
But it's not. But it's not a monkey's paw.
Can I get an orangutan?
That's true. I don't.
Jeff.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's a
An
bad
orangutan that can talk. Human speech.
Yo, actually, can I take my wish back? Because I feel like
Are you
it's
gonna
too
wish for that
practical.
too?
No,
No,
rules say you
I-
can't take it back.
You wish for Scooby Doo?
I would have wished for my cats to be able to talk.
Row.
Damn.
Raggy.
Every cat I own can talk.
Stop playing
Hey, little
Smash.
shrine.
All right,
Playing Belantra.
that's my wish. A talking orangutan. He wears a little suit. Just someone to hang out with. That'd be kind of cool. I love
I think it would
orangutans.
kill you, Jeff.
No. The orangutans are pretty docile comparatively to the other primates. They're pretty chill creatures.
I feel like they've killed people.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
All right, Anakin. What's your
My-
fucking loophole? Oh,
My
God.
wish would be whoever I make a request to has to agree and accept.
Okay, Bear.
I was about to say, I don't think you learned anything from Obsession. Your wish is to violate consent? Is that what your wish is?
Not just with one person, but with everybody.
With everyone?
We know what he'd ask us.
Get a PC.
Oh, I was gonna say you'd ask us to move to Colorado.
No. No.
I don't want you
Don't worry,
fuckers here.
Don't worry, I'm not using it for pussy. All right, that's some low level shit.
I mean, only one of us could give that to you, so that's fair.
Oh, you guys can give it to me if I request it.
It's just us Eiffel Towering you.
No, it wouldn't go the way you guys are thinking. I have very
Okay, Bear.
specific uses for my wish.
Okay,
You need to
Bear.
go into the review scores.
I don't think you could say.
You guys are thinking more like obsession. I'm thinking more like a Death Note. You know,
What?
Ooh, that's a good wish. Wish for the death
Oh,
note.
you can wish for the Death Note.
That's a great wish.
there's
But wait,
look. I'm not going to be
okay.
around long enough for the bad consequences. All right, it's going to be a really
The bad
efficient
consequence is
use
that
of
you
my
don't go to
wish.
heaven or hell. What do you mean?
The death note.
Yes, that's
Fine.
one of the stipulations if you use the Death Note.
Well, hell is scary.
I've never seen
and,
that anime.
You know,
How's that
dark
company?
take here, but you know, God invented cancer in children.
We're already
so
in hell. No,
I don't want to spend time with that guy. So if there's an in between, I'm good.
Plus, if you
Well,
just
for
wish the
company,
Death Note,
have
you don't get
time.
the Shinigami eyes.
You get Shinigami eyes?
That's true. Yeah, you get
Did
to.
no one watch Death Note?
I have never consumed Death Note in my life.
Yeah, I've never seen
Yes,
it.
you could
Wow,
get
you guys
Shinigami
must-
eyes, but it would half your lifespan. But then you could see the names of people, and was it
Like gamer
like
tags.
the countdown?
Oh,
Could you also see like the countdown of their lives, or is it just the names?
I don't recall. I mean, I watched it when we were in high school, so it's been a while. I know that
Was
you
this the
could
anime
be
film?
hyper specific about their deaths in there and have a countdown to it.
Let's talk about the eyes specifically, but
I don't recall the eye power thing.
You fuck around.
Anyways, that'd be a good wish. I'd wish for that too.
You'd wish for the Death Note.
Yeah.
See, I'm cooking.
Shut up.
That's a good wish too. You're cooking.
What? Um. Yeah. So the fuck, I keep forgetting. Oh, the
Go
flaw.
on.
There we go. The flaw with the
Yeah.
One Wish
What are you talking about?
Willow, and actually, it was brought up to Curry Barker himself, or I
Oh.
think he might have been the one who brought it up in an interview. But essentially, the problem with the One Wish Willows is that everyone can get one. And so there's just this world where everyone has a One Wish Willow. And people are just running around with One Wish Willows. Like, how is the world
Here's
not fucking over, you know?
here's the thing though, and I feel like this was kind of illustrated at one point when he was researching it. It goes into that kind of like hunky dory, like you said, it's the middle of a fucking Spencer's New Age spiritual shop. How many people actually go in there to like really shop? Do I know some bitches who really do that? Yes, but that is not the mainstream or like the main populace. So I think the people who were going in there and getting the One Wish Willows was like one in maybe like 10 to 100,000. I don't feel like everybody was buying those things all the time.
Yeah, I would say even going back
I
to the gag gift thing. Like, how many gag gifts do you buy?
because like I think I could probably name like once exactly when I bought one for a friend, and I can't remember what it was. It was like some shit in a jar or something like that. It wasn't actual shit in a jar, but it was like something in a jar.
The shopkeeper
Yeah.
bought one.
I
That's
imagine
true.
And
people
his
just-
went fine because he wasn't, bitching or anything. Like, his life seemed okay.
I also just feel like kind of like Ian, everyone would just be like skeptical of like, oh, this really grants a wish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I imagine
Yeah.
some of them had just bought it and just like, just using it like as a desk ornament or like not
Mhm.
really buying into it. But yeah, that is something I think Curry brought up where it's just like people just have the power to have their wishes granted everywhere.
All right.
Oh, what
Dennis.
else we got, Brandy?
Review score and closing thoughts. So we got to
Wait, hold on. Before we do those, do
Mhm.
any of you guys have any theories you heard about or interested in or believe in? Because I've been
haven't heard
seeing a
any
lot
theories.
of theories.
I got so many theories for Backrooms though. But anyway,
For this
so
movie?
excited about it.
Yes.
Yeah, for this movie, I don't have any.
I mean, usually I kind of like dive super deep into the background and the making of the movie, but I kind of just wanted this movie to just sit with me for a while without diving too into it. So I haven't seen many of the theories other than the things that I've already talked about with, story traits and whatnot. I mean, even trying to wonder about what happened after the film, like apparently that's going to be answered in his ghost hunting film.
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
just going to be like some one-off, like there you see a newspaper in the background, and if you pause it, you can read it, and that's your answer to what happened, kind of thing.
Oh, it's gonna be like same
Cool.
universe?
Yeah,
That's cool. I like that.
That's
I like that
cool.
a lot.
Yeah. So I've been seeing a lot of fan theories. But one that I was kind of thinking about during the movie about this already, but one that's gotten kind of popular, and actually it's the only one Indy Navarrete herself has heard about, is that Nikki's being controlled by Sandy, the cat.
I
What?
did hear about that. That's right.
I think I briefly
Because
saw something about that as well.
She dies right before Nikki gets possessed, and then also if you look at the One Wish Willow on the box, it says Tabby Cat, whatever.
Yeah.
Some
It's,
more cat shit going on, you know?
Tabby Cat Curiosities. That's the name of the company.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there we go. So a lot of cat related stuff. The fact that, Nikki brings up Sandy multiple times, like she digs her back up, she feeds
Yeah.
the cat to Bear. I think Bear dies, like how Sandy dies.
Yeah, I noticed that similarity.
Interesting,
Huh.
it's just very interesting.
So why do they say it's Sandy though? Because I guess it's just that Sandy died, like the timing, I guess.
Yeah, the timing of
Okay.
it. Cats are they're pretty involved with superstitious stuff like that.
That's
So,
true.
Just a fan theory. I thought it was interesting. I also noticed too, especially because like it's smash cut to Sandy. It was like very in your face, and I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
this is like very ominous. When a cat just dies, especially in a horror movie. So yeah,
It's pretty cool. The one thing I really loved learning about the production is that they were shooting 5 to 6 pages a day for this film. I'm like,
dude, they
that's
shot the whole movie in like 20 days. I heard.
yeah, that's what
Fucking
I've read
insane.
too. And again, to get like that much depth out of everybody is wild to think about for the pace that they were taking. So yeah, good shit to them.
They seem to do what Jeff was doing, or it's kind of like a couple takes and then moving on to the next scene.
Well, see, I think the difference, which makes all the difference, is how much time per day. Because we were going through 8
Yeah.
pages a day in 4 hours. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and
First
that's
one was really limited by the theaters.
yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
one thing I notice when I edit is because we had to cut out a lot of shots that I wanted from the storyboard, and a lot of that breathing room and takes and stuff. Like I think we got the best that we got, but still, like I know I'm like fuck, like this would have been so nice if we had this, like that, just little quality of life things.
Yeah.
So if they're doing 5 pages a day, well, how long of a day are they working? Like that, because that makes all the difference.
That's true.
To me, anyways.
Okay. I'm gonna have Anakin go first. What's your score?
It's
And
a
your closing
fucking
thoughts.
10. It's a fucking
Holy
10.
shit! Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me get the calculator out.
Literally had nothing wrong
No notes?
about this movie. No notes. Perfect film, perfect execution, visceral, made.
A 10 and
Fuck.
not a real steal?
That's what to say on our scale.
You're right. It's a real steal.
Okay.
God damn it.
I was just gonna say it's been a while, so maybe you forgot about the real steal.
Yeah,
So,
I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe I'll give it just a 10. I was like, but
It's not 2.5.
yeah, it's a real steal for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go next. I remember leaving the theater being extremely impressed, especially with what they had to work with, because it was like on a 750 million or sorry, 750,000 or $1 million budget. The performances really blew me away, and like, damn, again, like, I think the one thing that I did say was like, I did like the story, but if it wasn't for the performances, I could have seen this going really south. When we stepped out of the theater, I was talking to Aries about it. For that reason, I feel like it did everything right in the lane that it was in. I don't feel like it brought too much forward for me in terms of like unique storytelling. It was like monkey's paw, here's how it goes wrong, and here's how the characters react. For that reason, I will give it right at, my brain says a 9.85. Because like it's just like that one little bit, that one little piece. I do still really love the film, but I do think like that small chip. Like, I'm sorry, if I had the choice between watching this or Backrooms, which again I'm trying not to get into that, I would watch Backrooms. It's just that much better for me. So, yeah.
I think it's a personal taste thing, Jeff.
I know. I still really want to talk to you about
I
that movie,
cannot
but I have to wait
to talk about that.
next week, Jeff. But yeah, 9.85. I'm locking in. Oops. Fight
Dominic,
over it.
do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I can go.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give this a real steal.
Holy
No
shit, you guys are
horror
off
movie
and
has
on.
given me such a reaction. I would almost deduct points because Andy Richter took me out of it briefly.
What?
Who's that?
Oh, the story.
That was
guy?
Sarah's dad. It was just like, what the? Why is Andy Richter here?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was in it. I didn't recognize him.
And then every
Well,
time
nothing
I
happens
looked
then.
at
Except it's
Bear,
not
I would see the streamer Ludwig. And I'm just like, he looks-
anything like Ludwig. What are you talking about?
I
Oh
thought
my
Bear
God.
looked strikingly like
Moist Mobile?
Ludwig.
You know what?
No
A
way.
little bit. A little bit.
I can't see that.
It's okay because other people saw other celebrities. Like I forgot there's some people who were saying it looks like some person. Some person was like, "This guy reminded me of Charlie Kirk," and so
Okay,
Yeah,
let's calm
I
down.
know. But I was happy to see that there were some people who was like, "He just looks like Ludwig," and I'm like, I
He does
agree.
not look like Ludwig.
Not
kinda
a
looks like
little,
Ludwig.
a
No,
little
he
bit.
fucking doesn't.
Maybe you need
I
stronger
don't know who that
glasses.
is.
Shut up.
The
Don't worry.
streamer.
You're fine, Jeff. You're better off.
Just remember,
He plays
Brandy gave
he-
Benny Blanco a 7.
he plays melee. He has a melee team. Just so you know.
Yeah, but he also plays League, so
He's
I
a
hate him.
variety streamer. I wouldn't
Yeah.
just lock him
Nah,
down to
he's
one
his
thing.
no his fucking start was melee. I'm telling y'all.
yeah, but no one gives a shit about his start.
Fuck you guys.
As
Jeff,
it is,
go.
as it is, he's prominent for tip to tip, but that's besides the point.
Hey
What was
yo.
that?
Happy Pride Month.
Oh yeah, it is Pride.
Oh shit.
Hey,
It
look at
is.
that, June 1st. All right, Jeff, bring us
But
on.
yeah, real steel.
Real steel, I got you down.
I am
make
going
me
to
laugh
say
at
that of the many movies I've seen this year, Obsession was definitely the best, if not second best, film that I've seen this year.
Yeah, what's the other one?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Project Hail Mary.
Oh,
What?
I forgot.
Dude, this award show is about to be so fucking weird.
I think this is a generational horror movie that we were going to be talking about for a long
I would agree.
time.
Mhm.
Like earlier, I did mention Hereditary, and for the real ones, It Follows. I
Or
think we're going to be talking about it like that.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, like that. That was, older generational one, but yeah, like it's definitely going to be an iconic film that we're going to be talking about for a long time, and an iconic performance from Indy Navarrete. And I feel like initially when I walked out of the theater, I liked it, but there was something keeping me fully from it, and it just took a couple of days for me to go like, okay, yes, this was thinking on it like, yes, this is a really great film. I don't know if I can give it real steel, but it's pretty damn close. And I don't know why my mind is like, nah, don't give real steel. I don't know if it's just because
It's just Brandy.
we haven't talked movies in a long time.
Dominic.
Like given
That's just you saying don't give it a real steel.
given ratings on things like the trailer reacts and junk like that. I'm
You're
feeling
stalling,
a little
old man.
stale. So I'm gonna give
stalling.
it like a 10.8.
No,
You can't,
Can't
do
do
that, Jeff. That's against
it's
the
either a
rules.
10 or real.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
okay,
you
well, then
can't-
real
there's no-
steel.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Fuck
Damn
yeah!
it.
Let's go!
See that, Brandy? This is your fault.
You fucking hate you guys.
See, we could have
Oh my
had the
God.
6th real steel, but Brandy
Shut up.
Brandy didn't want it.
I gave my reasons. We can have the 6th real steel when Backrooms comes up. All right.
You'd rather
42.5.
give
I'm just gonna
Godzilla
tell
X
you
Kong a real
I'm
steel.
going to tell you
I'm gonna
right
kill
now that Backrooms is
Yeah.
not going to be a across the board real steel. I don't know who's going to not vote
Oh.
real steel, but
You don't know who that's not
I
going
have-
to be, Jeff?
I have insight. Let's just say
So interesting.
a little birdie told me someone might not give it a real steel.
This is to our fucking commenters. We don't agree. We don't agree on shit. If you would look at half of our group chat, we just spend all day fucking arguing with each other. We
Oh
don't
my
like
God,
each other.
that 200 fucking message argument
On
about
Hokum.
Hokum. God fucking damn it.
Good
Alex,
times.
going back.
It was a fine movie.
All right. Actually, Jeff, you're gonna kind of get your wish. 42.85 divided by 4. That is a 10.71. There you go.
Basically, real steel.
Basically, a real
Basically,
steel.
so, yeah, right there on it. Anybody have any closing thoughts, or is that the show?
Go see it if you can in theaters.
Oh,
We can
fuck.
fix
I
it.
actually had one last thing I wanted to bring up.
While you think about that, I'm going to bring up that this movie, I think, had more of a box office take on its second weekend through word of mouth and everything like that than its first weekend. And
I noticed that. Yeah.
it dethroned Mando at the box office.
Yes, it did.
for like multiple days in a row on its opening weekend. And then it's currently going head to head with Backrooms right now, which I think Backrooms is at number 1 right now. But I know
It
it was
is.
kind of back and forth for a little bit there, and that's impressive. I think that should at least be mentioned.
Absolutely.
No, I would agree. I think for me, it's been really refreshing to have like really good, interesting indie horror come out lately, and it actually like get the props that it deserves. Why are you looking like that, Jeff?
You said indie.
No,
What do you mean? I like indie films.
just seen
Indeed.
some
I've read.
interesting horror
Nuts.
movies that would tell me otherwise.
Say otherwise. Okay, well maybe for the mainstream. And yeah, I think that would be it. If for some reason you watch this episode and you still haven't seen Obsession, go watch it, please. Even if we've spoiled it for you, we can't do justice to how fucking terrified you'll be in the theater or at home. So yeah, don't waste any more time and go scare the shit out of yourself.
I found my train, by the way.
A thought?
Yes.
Choo choo.
Okay.
Another reason I liked this movie and I gave it a real steal was because, kind of on a personal level, I like the way I approach like dating and romance and my romantic interests is like I'm a very like hopeless romantic, and this movie kind of felt like a slap in the face, almost like a wake up slap for me because in a lot of ways Bear almost encapsulates the sensation that I sometimes get when I'm like interested in women, but he's on this entirely different, like obviously fucked up version. I think he's the like ultimate fucked up version of what a hopeless romantic like I could be. And I think that's why I also really like this movie because I think in my head like I romanticized a lot of my ideas of like being in a relationship and all that stuff. But seeing how terrible of a person Bear was, because he's living out his fantasy, his romantic fantasy. Yeah, it was just I mean, it was definitely a much needed wake up call for me. Not that I would ever do the things that Bear does, but yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, my closing thoughts.
Okay.
I have one more thing.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Also felt a similar twinge, Anakin, of like hopeless romantic, not to Bear's level, but like, I know.
If there's, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, it was just being affectionate and caring for others, and it's like I know love bombing is like seen as like a negative thing of just kind of like doing for whatever for your partner to make them happy, and so I feel like after watching Obsession, it kind of made me like double think like future approaches to interacting with and dating women as well. So
If there's anything that the male population should take away from this movie, just open your fucking mouth. Because if you ask me, I think Nikki was into Bear. I really genuinely think she liked him right when she asked if you like me, yes or no.
I thought so too, but then the whole thing with her and Ian, I was like, maybe not.
I don't think she.
I mean, but she's just getting ass. Like that's different.
I don't think she liked him at that moment. If anything, I feel like that would have been the start.
I think so. Yeah.
Like if he had said
that
yes,
could have become something.
She kind of would have like
become something.
Downplayed it, but then she even said herself, like, if I like someone, like no one knows. So I think
exactly.
I think it would have led that way, but in that moment, I'm like, no.
I see what you're saying. Either way, open your fucking mouth, man. Jesus Christ.
No, be oblivious. Have people tell you later.
No.
That way you can never get hurt.
Be an Aries.
Fall in love,
Shut
build a love story for 5 minutes, and then never talk to that
Oh my
person.
god.
Yeah, the
Shut up.
woman at the zoo who's opening her mouth and
Showing you her tonsils?
showing her tonsils. Just completely missed that. You're never gonna know about that story, audience. But anyways,
There's so many fucking context they don't
What
understand.
do you got?
Anakin said the word train. They found the train. Choo choo.
You're so autistic.
What?
I've got a train. It's a Lego train.
This episode's over. Go watch Obsession.
Fucking
Also,
guy
go
said
watch-
he doesn't love Legos that much.
Go watch
Fucking
Indie
Lego
play Call
Train.
of Duty. Her digital footprint is magical.
I've had this since I was a
Wait,
kid.
she's a streamer?
Gets the
She used
first
to
Harry
play
Potter
and stream.
Hogwarts
What
Express.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
That's funny as hell.
I see people
Right.
like doing like breaking the one wish rule. It's like I wish Indie would lock in on the double clicks or something like that,
That's funny.
and then it just shows her footage of playing COD and Fortnite.
Well, everybody, you heard it here. The movie Obsession gets a 10.71. They
There
get
you go. I'm proud of you.
It's been
Yeah,
more
you
than
nailed
30
it.
seconds. Wow.
It has.
I nailed it like that woman at the zoo wanted me to do to her.
Oh my god!
Anyways, if you haven't seen the movie Obsession, go see it. It's definitely like we've been talking about. It's a iconic horror film. Will genuinely make you uncomfortable, and the performance of Indy Navarrete especially
We're obsessed.
is exactly. It's her career's gonna
Right.
take off, and she's definitely deserving of awards for sure. Not to downplay everybody else's performance, because I think the other characters did a great job as well, and the production
Agreed.
team, the director, and everything. But I mean, yeah, you've been hearing it from everybody. Just go see it. That's it. If you like this podcast, like it, share this video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you get notified when we talk about more films. We're going to be doing a little more podcasts. We got some more stuff in the Kuewe there. We're gonna
What?
the Q.
What'd you call me?
Oh, okay. That did
Spelled
sound like a slur,
Kuewe.
didn't it?
Anyways,
Okay.
we got more stuff
Kuewe.
in the itinerary. We just put out a Criterion episode. We just put out this episode. If you're watching it, obviously, we're gonna be talking about more things. And you're watching us on YouTube. We have audio forms on all your wherever you listen to your podcasts. You can look us up there, and you could put it through your ear holes. For you people who are listening to it, you could put it through your eye holes. Watch us on YouTube. All right, that's about it, I guess. I don't know what else to say.
Anakin, what are you laughing at?
Jack Sparrow's driving the train.
Oh my fucking god.
Savvy.